This will be my sacrifice. This will be my sacrifice.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today's test drive a 1971 Pontiac Grand Prix, matching number 400, power steering, power brakes. We're going to be taking it down the road, pointing out any kind of flaws so you know what you're getting before you get here. And of course, I do this with every car on the lot, so visit maplemotors.com. We have financing, we have shipping, and if you haven't seen a video like this before, we're picking out the flaws. So hit subscribe. Check out the other 3,000 videos that we've put out in the last few years. Finance and shipping, detailed pictures, all our inventory is updated Monday. Just go to maplemotors.com. For now, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. The interior on this one looks pretty good. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works? This one's got the 3 buttons, the 3 points that you can honk with. Coming across the dash, just a little faded. I don't really see it all cracked up or anything. It looks all right. Looks like they've added a charger here. Aftermarket radio. Showing 81,000 miles. Very well. Could be. We'll go ahead and start her. She starts up easy. Do you have a brake light on? I wonder if that's down here in the floor. No, just got a light up there. All the fluid's been checked. The brake's still good. It could be a faulty light. The seat here has got a big old rip in it. Does need repair. I'm gonna say the driver's seat probably does too. We'll be checking that over towards the end of the video. Picking out the flaws is at the end. Right now is the test drive and just kind of a preview, brief overlook of the interior. Package tray, a little faded back there. Headliner can use some repair. You can see they put a red light in there. I'm not gonna get much light out of that. All right, flipping the wiper switch, and the wipers are working. Turning the radio up, or hitting source here. The Boss Elite. We've got static, we have sound. We'll turn the Boss Elite off, I think. I don't know, I hit seek, I guess. Blower motor's working good. AC none. Nope, no AC on this one. I can't get the blower motor cut off, actually. Nope, just forever gonna blow. Clock, it's not turning. Sometimes you can do that and it'll start ticking again. Gas gauge is on full. Should be good on gas. Let's go ahead and hit the road now. Try the windows real quick. That one's working. That back one's slow, but it is working. Back here is working too. Coming back up, all the way around. And our passenger window. Good deal. Little mirror adjustment. Seems to be working. Horn, what do you think? Everything else works. No. No. The horn does not work on this one, guys. Let's hit the road. See how she runs and drives. Got our seat belt on. Just a old lap belt on this one. We'll be careful out there. I'm tempted to go ahead and go to the gas station. It's showing a full tank. Oh, I'm gonna have to get the screwdriver out. I'll fix it at the gas station. Got my bag in the back here. Kicked her in gear. Throttle response is good. I wouldn't mind cutting off this this heater blowing on my leg. There it is. So I had to go all the way up and then back down 2 off to get it to cut off. I think the little switch is off a little bit. It's actually quite smooth going up and down. Anything I see, you'll know about it. It's got some smooth power. This thing's going straight down the road. The steering wheel's kind of crooked on it, but I mean, we're smooth, we're straight. Nice tight steering. Kick down is hooked up on this one. We're cruising on by, everyone. Getting into the brakes now. They're not too bad. They really are. Let's go ahead and get back behind this guy. Some people probably think I'm driving crazy. They have no clue I'm making a video. The brakes are stopping fine. The pedal feels a little stiff, but they're stopping just right. I mean, I'm not having any issues there, and the suspension feels good on this one. Just getting into the throttle, I can feel it kind of leaning back, getting into the brakes, just leaning forward a little bit. It just feels nice and smooth. Speedometer is coming up on the dash. It seems pretty accurate. As far as running and driving down the road, I like this one. It's nice. It does have some cosmetics. A little bump on the bridge there, you hardly notice. There's another one right here. Just smooth. And of course, the cosmetics I like to go over at the end of the video. That's where I like zoom in on all the fenders and lower portions of the car, anywhere where rust would be. I like to go over that stuff. Just keep you informed. All right. We're gonna get some fuel here. I'm probably gonna try to put $20 in. It says we're full. We're gonna find out if this gas gauge works or not. I'll be right back. All right, $20 worth of premium fuel in this ride. You put it in right here behind the tag. Flips down. Don't you like that tag, guys? I do. All right, coming up here, the gas gauge doesn't work. We got $20 in here. I had to check. I didn't want to run out. My luck, I would have skipped the gas station, went over there and ran out of gas. Not doing that. But now that we know it doesn't work, that's another thing you needed to know about this ride. Let's go. A little drag on the starter when it gets warm. Okay, I want to fix this before we take off here. Check it out. Now I can see. Good deal. I got a little tool bag here. Just got screwdrivers, a pair of pliers, just a little kit. And of course I got a GoPro on my head and I'm videoing with, and you can see all the different gear that I use to make these videos. Just look below in the description. There's brief information about the car, the company, and what I use. There's also links to my wife's real estate page. The music that you hear on the channel is made by me in the studio. And if you have any more questions about that, just type in Nick Southgate Music online, or Nick Southgate on any music platform. You can see any of the stuff that I've been making. All right, heading on back to the car lot now. Heard a spring pop in the front on that suspension. Y'all look great. Perfect little shot there. Look at that storm coming in. We have needed rain bad. It hasn't rained in a long time here. Usually it never stops. So I'm sure everybody's looking forward to a little bit of a downpour, but it's going to be a good storm front from what I hear. Heavy winds, all the bad stuff too. Tell you what, this one runs and drives pretty good. It's nice and smooth. There's not much I can pick on the running and driving other than the gas gauge not working. I mean, our turn signals are popping up on both sides of the dash there in the middle. The speedo is working. The brake light is on. Not sure why, because the brakes actually feel okay, maybe a little stiff, but if I wanted to stop fast, listen to this bump first. Nice and smooth. If I wanted to stop fast, I mean, that's quick. That's good. There's no issues with the brakes, so. I could have got in them harder and locked them up. Of course, the old police officer over there wouldn't have liked that very much. I'm right around the corner from the car lot, and if you don't mind, hit subscribe. That helps me out quite a bit. Just stick around to the end, because the paint job on this one does have a lot of defects and I want you to know about them. It's been a minute since I went down to Brian's. I've been trying to catch up all week. So guess what? There's the car lot. Now right next door is Brian's Motorsports. What this place is a car customization shop. They do pretty much anything you can think of. And if they can't, they can get you in touch with somebody that can. They are one of the #1 around in Nashville. And of course, like the Titans players, football players all around usually come here and get their stuff done. Again, Brian's Motorsports, look. Old classic sitting in his parking lot, first thing. He does wheels, tires, parts, accessories. Those look like some Billet specialties. He's got a custom little Debbie truck that he takes to car shows just for fun, to stand out. That van actually looks pretty good. I like the wheels on that. They're not bad. But yeah, guys, if you haven't already, check him out. Brian's Motorsports, briansmotorsports.com, Instagram, Facebook. And I guess he's doing razors now. The Maverick Can-Am is what that is. Corvette coming around, Jeep. Is everybody waiting on me? I don't know. We're gonna roll. We'll give them a little. All right, guys, I'm going back to the lot, picking out the flaws up next. Okay, so this one runs and drives good. I don't have really any complaints other than the paint here. And it looks like somebody tried to like hand buff it or hand wax it. Not a very professional job, and left all kinds of wax on here. Basically to get it off, if you rub on it enough, it'll come off. It needs a good speed buff. And with a good speed buff on this one, I think it'll turn out pretty good. It looks fairly straight going down the sides, but just look at all the white, especially the lower portions, the harder spots to get to. But there is some little bubbles popping up in your paint here, and I'm going to be going over everything that I can find. We'll check out the interior, we'll listen to the motor, but you can definitely see it needs a buff job. But I think that paint will come out decent. All right, let's get started here. We're going to go up to the front. Come on up. You can see all the wax they left on the front here. I mean, look at that. If I just rub on it a little bit, it actually polishes up. You got a lot of little chips here in the front. A crack there in that light. The front bumper, slight pitting, little spots here. Little spot there in the nose. But it looks pretty good. A chip up here on top. Chips there. Light little bubbles in the paint. Coming down the side. Tires on the edge have a little dry rot. Get a ding up here on top of the fender. Chips on the edge of that door. Chips in the middle here. Down at the bottom too. A little hazy. But I guess it's like that everywhere. Bubbles, rust bubbles in the back corner here. Back your midsection. The edge of that door. Light chips. Little spot there. Again, that ding. Hazy in the corner here. Your front windshield does not look too bad. A little chip there. Chip up here. Mirror, hazy. Up your pillar there, it's hazy as well. The seal there is gone. I mean, I'm just telling you, that thing's dry rotted. It needs to be changed out around the window. This actually here is good up top, right there in the front. It's just really hard. Down here at the bottom is crumbling too. The door panel there needs to be pushed back. I just pulled it back. I guess I just clipped it. All good deal. And the seal on the inside there, a little dry. Not bad. Shuts good. Should. I guess I gotta open the trunk. I usually do that before. You got a seal right here, little bubbles around the trim. You can see on the back they sealed it up too. Almost guaranteed. The trunk was leaking at one point, and they threw silicone all around the trim. I see that a lot. Little bubbles up under your vinyl top. This one's definitely got a little bit of rust up under the vinyl top there. And the edge pulling back. You can see some bubbles up here in the front. See some old, it's just old vinyl. It's cracking. A little bit of pitting on your back bumper, as you can see. Chip back here. Put the tag back on. Hopefully there's not too much wind in this video. We got a heck of a storm coming in tonight. Some bubbles. You see around the back here, you got bubbles. Scuffs back here, scratches in the paint. A lot of wax left over, chips on the edge of the door. A bubble there in the middle. Some rust up here in the front. Chip there. Hazy. Back in midsection. Spot in the nose. Just got to point at all these chips because there's a bunch of them. Chips all along the edge of that door. Touched up the back corner here. Again, looking over the back, we've seen a little rust popping up here and down in here, coming along this side. They've siliconed all the way to here. A little rust on the top here too. Some in this area and through the front here, as you can see. This side, weather stripping's crumbly, just like the passenger side. A little bit better on this one, but still, I just replaced it all. The kit's not very much. Mirror's got some spot, a little hazy on the edges. Spot there. Looking over your front windshield, it's in good shape. The trim looks good. Man, I've caught a lot of leaves since I've been sitting here. Falling out of these trees. So, made it around the ride, but let's go ahead and open the trunk up. That's one thing that I didn't do this time. I knew that storm was coming. You could feel it in the air. Got me focused. I just started going here. Let's see. Little dirt dauber nest falling out of there. The seal's coming off on the trunk, so the rear trunk seal is also messed up. Used to be green. You see that everywhere. Yeah, that seal's gone. Listen to it. She crunchy. That trunk itself's pretty solid. I mean, it looks good. Got a spare tire in here. In your package tray, it's got some rust. Does look to be surfaced. It's kind of peeling. This shuts good. Let's check out that interior, get her started here. Your door handle has got some wear. Same one down at the bottom where the carpet is. At the bottom. Spot here. The seat, she's ripped up at the bottom. Got a seat cover up top there. Back seat. Edge there's got a tear. Seat itself, on top it has a little tear. There's a leaf over there. Let's see, let me zoom into it. See where they taped back here where it may be ripped in that middle section. Back here on your headliner. Wait for the camera, wait, there it goes. Big old tear in the headliner. That needs to be replaced. The carpet's showing signs of age. See the wear on it. Just reach in, turn the key. Starts good now. A little buzzing from the radio. Your passenger seat's got wear in the middle. Man, I got a lot of leaves in here just sitting. Motor's pretty quiet. Under your hood, doesn't look too bad. Edges are solid, a little dirty. That's where the old insulation was. This thing comes up easy as well. Chips. Little dent in the hood here. Hard to see, it's pretty small. There's another one there. Guys, I appreciate you watching. Do me a favor, hit subscribe. That helps me out quite a bit. Keeps me doing these videos. I like pointing out the flaws for you so you know what you're getting. We get new vehicles in all the time. We get stuff that's projects. We get stuff that's show cars. It's all a good mix. Any of the high-end cars that we get in, we don't buy as many of, but they do go fast. And the reason for that is because this price range sells a lot faster. Anything under 30 grand is usually what we try to keep in. Good driver cars is what we go for. They're gonna have their flaws, and that's why they have me. I'm the youngest in the family. I cleaned them for 16 years. And then, the last 6, I've been doing these videos. So thank you for watching. All you longtime subscribers, I appreciate it. Any of you new guys, be sure to check out the different playlists we have. We have Lot Walk. And if you go to maplemotors.com, you can check out finance and shipping, detailed pictures, and every Monday, about 10 to 15 new rides. I'll see you in the next video. Later, guys.